right, good morning, you guys. The youngest and I are gonna go skiing today, so let's go get him out of bed. Little kids, they're waking up. They're waking up because they're little kids. Good morning. Are you so excited to go skiing?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you are awake. Oh, okay. Oh boy. All right. Okay, that was a lot. How long have you been planning that for? All right, you guys, this overnight chia pudding, straight fire. That plus the scrambled eggs, that plus the scrambled eggs we're gonna have this morning are going to give us some fuel to get down those slopes. All right, you guys, we are like an hour into this drive and these roads are honestly not that bad, but I'm worried that there's not gonna be that much snow at the ski hill because there's none in these trees. Co-pilot, what's your thoughts?
I'm excited.
I didn't ask. The only fox we're gonna be seeing is me, because I'm a fox. Handicap parking. I can't park there.
You must be a pretty ugly fox.
Shut up now. Oh, I guess I'm just getting one donut. What are you laughing at? All right, you guys. So about 2 kilometers before the ski hill is this place, and they have, no joke, world's best donuts. I'm pretty sure they're just trans fats, fried in more trans fats, but they're 10 out of 10. Agree?
Yes.
It's like minus 20 out here. It's too cold to go into this place to get donuts right now, but I'm gonna do it. And I'm out back in this weather, but I got the goods. It's cold. All right, you guys, we are back on the road and we are almost there. Excitement level 10 out of 10. Oh, blind corner, we might die. Hold on. All right, Hail Mary, Hail Mary, Hail Mary. Semi-truck, oh God. Oh boy, okay, and we're off. Woo! Getting everything out of here.
Yeah.
Bring our lunchies, and you're gonna get your ski boots, you're gonna get everything without smashing into the truck.
Maybe.
Sounds like a good plan. All right, you guys, it's like minus 20 outside here and heavy winds, even though it looks sunny and nice. So I don't know how much camera time we're gonna have, but we'll see. First time eating all 3 of these donuts. All right, you guys, remember when the youngest used to be 12? But now he's 13 and it costs twice as much for him to be here. We've got the lift tickets. Hill's not quite open yet, and God, it's cold out here, so we will see how much filming we actually get done today. Now I gotta go back in the warmth of this place. Terrible. All right, you guys, are we going skiing today, or are we robbing banks? Stay tuned to find out. Shoot, I meant to say, watch until the end to find out. All right, you guys, I'm so sorry I didn't do a filming of me eating the donut. If I was the lovely at Hi Vanessa Martin.
All right, you guys, so it is time to lock in and clock in.
This would be a 29-minute video of me just eating a donut. Check her page to find out. Okay, if no one's seen a ski pass go on, it goes like this. There you go, all the way through. And then fold your ticket over it. Yup, now fold it in half. Not on the edge, in half, so the ends line up. It doesn't have to be at the edge. You want this corner to be on this corner. Otherwise, you're gonna rip half your ticket. And fold. And squeeze. And if it was me for the camera, we could flip it and show that this is what a ski pass looks like. You guys, I swear to God, these amateurs, it's like they've never been skiing before. Oh, sorry, I did not see you there. Just kidding, I did see him there, but you know my motto. No friends on a powder day. Who skis anymore? Is it 1994?
Yeah.
Oh, green leopard print. Let's do this. All right, you guys, so look how pink these wrists are. That is probably frostbite because somebody isn't doing their gloves up around their coat. That one's not good either. Honestly, you guys, I think we're gonna have to amputate his hands and his wrists. He doesn't do anything anyways, like good printing or typing, so he probably won't notice it. All right, you guys, we've been coming inside every single run because it's so cold outside. I think this is probably the second or third worst cold I've ever been up here. Let's get back to it. What a day. Oh, you guys, it's super cold out here. How cold is it? Super cold. Yeah, the mountains behind us are beautiful, but it is crazy and my hand feels like it's getting frostbite just holding this camera. Ah! All right, you guys, safety bar is engaged. The youngest is doing his boots up. Woo! This is about our 5th run, and between each run, we've had to go inside because why?
It's cold.
It's stupid cold out, you guys. It's -20, it's windy. The snow is not that great. I had a whole thing planned. We were gonna do some chatting on the chairlift together, and maybe I'd do some filming while we're skiing. The youngest thinks he's good at jumps. We'd have video evidence about whether or not that's true. But honestly, you guys, right now, with my hand out holding this phone, I can't feel it anymore. It's crazy cold out, which is surprising because it looks like a beautiful day. Those mountains behind us are gorgeous. Blue skies, but all this snow is just very wind blown and not that lovely. So we're just sitting in the chairlift in pain. I'm pretty sure I have frostbite on either side of my nose. He's got frostbite on his wrists. Let's just get this over with. Hey guys, we're on the T-bar. We're stuck here because, I don't know, some fool at the bottom maybe fell to their death. I'm not sure. It's warmed up slightly, which I'm happy about. Maybe it'll be, oh God, we're going. Oh my God. Oh boy. If it's warm enough for me to pull my phone out, I'll follow this one on a run. I've done it before last year. It was great, but today is just not really the day for it. How are we feeling?
Wonderful.
How many jumps have you done today?
Too many.
How many have you fallen on your butt for?
2.
Oh. Anyways, for those of you who don't know, this is the T-bar. It's literally, let me see, stand by. It's literally a T that goes behind your butt. You don't sit on it, you just let it pull you. Oh, you'll see one overhead. It's just like that. And then it's attached to this thing that pulls us up the mountain. And honestly, compared to walking up a mountain, 10 out of 10 recommend. Concur? He doesn't know what the word concur means. He was just nodding because he thought
Do you agree?
No. He just Googled that, you guys. I just saw him Google it. He's got those meta glasses in his goggles that tell him everything, so don't listen to him. All right, we're almost at the top here. All right, you guys, these ski area boundary signs are everywhere, but the youngest does not respect them. He's going right behind them. Check this out. I am raising a straight up badass. I don't know why he's walking and not skiing though, to be honest with you. And, oh. Okay, well, I think that's why you're not supposed to go to a boundary, because ski patrol's not going to come help him now. He's out of bounds. Oh my God. Okay, so we're back here on this T-bar lift, my favorite, and the youngest was trying to show me a jump that he wanted to do, but he got on the wrong one. I said, why did you get on the wrong jump? He said, well, I didn't want to hit that lady that was in his way. So honestly, you guys, I've been spending a lot of time trying to work on him being more assertive and just owning the space around him in general. So what is it we're going to practice the next time that we feel that we need to be somewhere and someone's in our way? Move! One more time. Move, B, get out the way, get out the way, B, get out the way. So we're gonna do that next run and we'll see how that goes. So as cold as it is, there is honestly something so peaceful about just cruising up a mountain through a forest on the T-bar, and these trees are beautiful. They're a little bit in the shade right now, but eventually near the top, maybe, we'll get back into the sun. There it is coming out from those trees there. And of course, that heart range of mountains in behind us. I think they should have put the ski hill on that side, but that's an unpopular opinion. Off he goes. Get going. No, oh, it's not going. Go, go, go. What the hell? All right, you guys, thank you so much for coming skiing with us up. Can you see it? Up there. I'm sorry I did almost no filming. You guys missed a lot of falls by the youngest. We're talking skis stuck straight into the snow, multiple rolls, roll down the hill, yard sale, skis everywhere, all of the things, goggles off, just great. But it was so cold, my phone was turning itself off while filming. So probably not that great for it. Anyways, we're gonna head home, get some dinsies going. Maybe I'll pick it back up then. All right, you guys, let's get outside. Let's talk about it. Okay, so obviously we are back home. It is cold, but it could be a lot colder. The other day it was minus 30 out here, so that was really fun to come home to. And of course, there was some wind-blown snow, so we had to run the tractor on this driveway so we could actually get out of it. And that was not that pleasant at minus 30 because I don't have a cab on my tractor. I'm just out there raw dogging it in the elements. That took about an hour. That wasn't really that much fun. The kids were inside nice and warm, toasty in front of their TV. So happy. But you might be wondering why I've got this shovel on right now if I've got the tractor. It's because we are back to our normal routine of having to do stuff. So I need to get some water for the cistern because we're about to run out. And in order for the truck to come in, whoop, behind me there, you can see I did run the tractor all the way to the shed, but I got to clear the deck off and I got to clear around back so they can actually hook it up. So come along with me when we do that. And honestly, for having to blast it out so quickly with it being so cold, I think I did a great job on the tractor clearing that out for them. Hopefully they agree. The highway guys who maintain the highway are sometimes absolute sweethearts, and look what they have done for me. They brought their big machine in and cleared out that entire frontage road so I don't have to on the tractor. Honestly, you guys, God bless them, because that saves me so much work and so much hassle, and I'm always very grateful when they do that. All right, fortunately there's not too much snow on this deck. I swear there's a deck underneath there, but I don't want anybody slipping on it, so I'm gonna get that cleared off real quick. Ooh. All right, you guys, how much better and safer is that? Sweeping that off really takes it to the next level. And let's be honest, that just looks nice and like somebody who cares about this place lives here. Also, it's just gonna be easier for them to get the water into the shed without worrying about slipping. And if you were with us for Vlogmas, then you already know water goes in there, which means I gotta shovel all this out back here for them so they can get in easy peasy. All right, it doesn't really show up in that shade there, but that was a lot of work. Hopefully that will make it easier for them to get the water in the shed for us. All right, so now that that's done, I'm out of breath. If I can catch the water truck here and show you guys how big this thing is and how they hook up, I will, so we'll see. But now that this is done, I'm gonna get inside and start prepping for dinner. All right, you guys, tonight we're gonna try a new recipe I haven't done before. We're doing a whole chicken in the InstantPot. So come along with me and let's see if this is easy, difficult, tasty, otherwise. I can't lift that with one hand. Oh yeah, I can. Oh boy, she's heavy. So I do roast chicken in the oven all the time. I usually cover it in poultry seasoning, thyme, get some butter underneath the skin there, put a lemon and an onion inside of it in the oven for 2 hours. But we're gonna see. I don't really think that covering the outside of this in seasonings is gonna stay on in the InstantPot, but we're gonna try. And I don't have poultry seasoning or an onion, but it's not my fault. The store was out of both. Garlic powder, thyme leaves, poultry seasoning. Just kidding, the store was out. All right, that's our thyme leaves in. Bit of garlic powder. Slice this lemon in half. Smells real good. And then probably 2 cloves of garlic. Okay, one of my favorite things about doing a roast chicken for dinner is how easy it is. It's like 5 minutes of prep and then you're done. But it's such a long cook time. You can't always get it done during the week, and it ends up being a weekend thing. So let's see if the InstantPot can't fix that for us. Online, it says it's 6 minutes of pressure cooking for every pound. We got a 5-pound bird here, so 30 minutes and it should be done. Everything I read did say make sure you let it release naturally rather than just take the pressure off. So I'm gonna add another half hour for that to happen, but if I can get a whole chicken done in 60 minutes, then I'm laughing. That's great. So we have a bunch of Hutterite colonies up here, and nobody makes chickens. They grow all of these chickens, and you can buy like 6 birds at a time in a great big bag for real cheap. Like it comes to well under $10 for a full bird, and that'll feed all 3 of us for 2 days. All right, so we got this guy out of the bag. We're gonna give it a pat down. I always do this in a deep dish pan because usually there are some juices that are still coming out of this bird. Oh yeah, there they are. And I just don't want those all over the counter. I don't want to deal with a cutting board. This is nice and easy to wash. So I was gonna stuff some butter underneath this skin, but I don't think I'm gonna bother. I think I'm just gonna stick the garlic right underneath the skin. The eldest hates touching raw chicken, and there is no way in heck that I could get him to do this. But it doesn't bother me. Oops, get in there. And then we're gonna put some of this garlic inside the cavity of the bird, along with these lemons. I don't know how many we're gonna fit. Get them in there. There's 1. Usually only fit half the lemon in there, but today, because I don't have an onion, they're both gonna fit. And then into the pot, we're just gonna put some chicken broth. Now this I've never done, but the recipe I found online said go ahead and chop an apple up into the InstantPot and it'll make the chicken sweeter. So we're gonna see if that's true. And then we make sure we've got the trivet in the pot so we have no drama when we take the chicken out. And now you guys, let's get this thing seasoned. So I'm just gonna sprinkle the garlic powder and the thyme leaves on top. Whoops, I made a mess. I'm gonna try to rub it in. Like I said, I don't think any of this is actually gonna stick on here when it's in the InstantPot, but I don't know, maybe I'll be proven wrong. Get some in here. The crispy skin is my favorite part. Let's be real, it's everyone's favorite part. The InstantPot is not gonna give me crispy skin, but I don't see any reason why I can't. Oops, still making a mess. I don't see any reason why I can't just put it under the broiler for 5 minutes when it's all done. And now let's get this thing in the pot. Is he gonna fit? Oh, oops. Come on, in you go. Oh yeah, perfect. All right, she's in there pretty tight. I think this is a 6-quart InstantPot, but it fits. Let's see what happens. Let's get those apples in there. We'll get the lid on. And then pressure cook. I don't need an hour and 20 minutes, but I do need to know which button to push. Okay, I know I said 30, but I'm gonna try 40 just on the safe side since this is the first time I've done this. The chicken came out of the freezer 2 days ago. It's been in the fridge since, so it's probably thawed in the middle, but just in case it's not, let's give it 10 more minutes. Press play. And that's it, you guys. That could not be any simpler. Let's see how this turns out when it's done. And closer to dinner time, I'll make some mashed potatoes, maybe some asparagus or some greens to go with that. And that's it. How easy. We don't need all that noise. All right, you guys, I have let this do the pressure release for 30 minutes. Let's see what she looks like inside. Ooh. Okay, well, those apples don't look cute, but let's do a quick smell test. That smells amazing. All of that seasoning did stay on the chicken. I think I was expecting the chicken to be in there upright and then it would all come off, but that's obviously not what happened. So I'm gonna get this chicken under the broiler and let's crisp it up. Just kidding, I'm not insane. I'm obviously gonna put a meat thermometer in there. Ooh, keep going, keep going. Yeah, all right, those apples are good. All right, you guys, I skipped the mashed potatoes and went with asparagus. All right, well, I bumped the camera when I moved the cutting board, but here she is ready to go in the broiler. And look at all this yummy juices for gravy. All right, I took off an entire jar of liquids from that pot. And now the youngest is stirring some cornstarch in there for the gravy. And he wanted what for it in the video?
Credit.
All right. All right, you guys, I just pulled that out of the oven. The skin is a lot crispier. Could probably go in for about another 5 minutes, but I had sprayed some avocado oil on the bottom of this pan first, and I think it was starting to burn. So rather than get burned oil going on, this is just the chicken we're gonna get. And onto the cutting board. Boop. Oh, look at that, you guys. That just fell right off. Ooh, leg is my favorite. Those are going right in my plate right away. Actually, we'll see if they, oh, this wants that. The little wings go off to the side. Ooh, hot. Oh yeah, look at that. I can smell that apple that we put in there. It smells great. And you don't want the skin?
No skin.
Okay, I'm gonna eat that skin right now then. Keep stirring it, otherwise you're gonna end up with lumpy gravy or a burnt gravy. Boop. All right, you guys, look at this. All right, we've got our asparagus, we've got some spinach, we've got some apple, we've got some chicken, and let's throw the gravy on top of that chicken. Ooh, that looks good, and it smells good, and lots of greens. All right, you guys, that was a success, and this is all that's left of that bird because Daddy knows how to carve a bird. All right, Dinsies is done. Well, the eldest is still eating. Youngest is putting his stuff in the dishwasher, thank God. And that's gonna be it for the vlog, so thank you so much for joining us on this wild adventure today, and oh boy, look at all that snow.